Hello football fans, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're journeying back in time to one of the most unique and unforgettable tournaments in football history, the 2002 FIFA World Cup. What made it so special? Well, for the first time ever, the World Cup was hosted by two nations, South Korea and Japan. It was also the first time the tournament was held in Asia. This was a World Cup of firsts, full of shocks, controversies, and incredible moments. So, grab your snacks, get comfortable, and let's relive the magic of 2002. The road to South Korea and Japan was as intense as ever. A total of 199 teams from 6 confederations competed for the 32 available spots. We saw some major nations like the Netherlands, the Czech Republic, and Colombia fail to qualify, which already hinted that this tournament might be full of surprises. On the flip side, we welcomed 4 debutantes to the world stage: China, Ecuador, Senegal, and Slovenia. Their presence added a fresh and exciting dynamic to the competition. The stage was set, the teams were ready, and the world was watching. The group stage kicked off with a bang. In the very first match, defending champions France, boasting stars like Zidane, Henry, and Vieira, were stunned 1-0 by debutante Senegal. Papa Bouba Diop's goal and his iconic celebration, dancing around his jersey at the corner flag, became an instant classic moment. This wasn't a fluke. Senegal went on to draw with Denmark and Uruguay to qualify for the knockout stages, while France crashed out at the bottom of their group without scoring a single goal. It was one of the biggest shocks in World Cup history, and a sign of the unpredictability to come. The upsets didn't stop there. In Group D, co-hosts South Korea, led by Dutch coach Guus Hiddink, topped a group containing Portugal, the USA, and Poland. A decisive header by Park Ji-sung knocked out Portugal's golden generation, which included the legendary Luis Figo. Meanwhile, in Group F, the dreaded Group of Death, Argentina, a major favorite, was eliminated after a tense 1-0 loss to England, thanks to a David Beckham penalty and a draw with Sweden. The giants were falling, and new heroes were emerging. The other co-hosts, Japan, also had a fantastic tournament. Under coach Philippe Troussier, they topped their group, securing their first ever World Cup win against Russia and a victory over Tunisia. The home crowds in both nations were absolutely electric, creating an incredible atmosphere. The sea of red shirts in South Korea and the blue of the samurai blue in Japan provided some of the most enduring images of the tournament. The passionate support undoubtedly spurred the home teams on to historic performances. As we moved into the knockout rounds, the drama intensified. Germany, often efficient but rarely flashy, started their steady march. They secured 3 consecutive 1-0 victories against Paraguay, the United States, and co-hosts South Korea in the semi-finals. Goalkeeper Oliver Kahn was a colossal figure, a wall that seemed impossible to breach. He would later win the Golden Ball for the tournament's best player, the only goalkeeper in history to do so. England, after their heroic win against Argentina, faced a monumental challenge in the quarterfinals against Brazil. They took an early lead through Michael Owen, but Rivaldo equalized just before halftime. Then came one of the most talked-about goals in World Cup history. Ronaldinho, from a free kick almost 40 yards out, caught goalkeeper David Seaman off his line with an audacious, looping shot that nestled into the top corner. Was it a shot or a cross? Ronaldinho insists he meant it, and either way, it was a moment of pure genius that sent Brazil to the semis. South Korea's journey was both inspiring and controversial. After beating Italy 2-1 in the round of 16 with a golden goal in extra time, they faced Spain in the quarterfinals. The match went to penalties after Spain had 2 goals controversially disallowed. The Red Devils, as the Korean team was known, held their nerve, with Joaquin's missed penalty sending the co-hosts into an unbelievable semi-final spot, the furthest any Asian team has ever gone. While their run was celebrated wildly at home, the refereeing decisions in their matches against Italy and Spain remain a point of debate for many fans to this day. Another fairy tale was written by Turkey. In only their second World Cup appearance, they battled their way to a semi-final clash with Brazil. A single goal from Ronaldo ended their dream of reaching the final, but they weren't done yet. In the third-place playoff against South Korea, Hakan Şükür scored just 10.8 seconds into the match. which still stands as the fastest goal in World Cup history. They secured the bronze medal, a historic achievement for the nation. And so, we arrived at the final in Yokohama, Japan. It was a showdown between two footballing powerhouses, the organized, defensive might of Germany versus the flair and attacking prowess of Brazil. This final was about redemption, especially for one man, Ronaldo Nazario. After his mysterious and disappointing performance in the 1998 final, he was on a mission. The whole world watched to see if he could finally claim the ultimate prize. The first half was a tense affair, with both teams having their chances, but in the second half, the Brazilian superstar took over. In the 67th minute, Rivaldo fired a shot from distance which the previously flawless Oliver Kahn spilled. Ronaldo, the ultimate poacher, was the first to react, pouncing on the rebound to slot it home. The relief and joy were immense. Just 12 minutes later, Ronaldo sealed the victory. Kleberson made a great run down the right, Rivaldo cleverly dummied the pass, and it rolled perfectly to Ronaldo, who coolly placed it into the bottom corner. 2-0 to Brazil. The final whistle blew, and Brazil were champions of the world for a record 5th time. Ronaldo, with his iconic haircut, finished as the tournament's top scorer with 8 goals, completing one of the greatest comeback stories in all of sports. The image of Cafu lifting the trophy is etched in the memory of football fans everywhere. The 2002 World Cup was a tournament of contrasts, a celebration of new footballing nations, a tale of shocking upsets, moments of individual brilliance, and a story of ultimate redemption. It successfully brought the world's biggest sporting event to Asia and left us with memories that will last a lifetime. What is your favorite moment from the 2002 World Cup? Was Ronaldinho's goal a shot or a cross? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more football history. We'll see you in the next video.